talking with D'Amico Ryans about the red zone and some of the lost opportunities. What do you think is holding this team back?
If I'm gonna be honest, today is a little bit of everybody, bro. Like, we just didn't kudos to the defense, bro. Defense played a hell of a game. On offense, bro, we didn't do a good enough job, and really no phase of the game today. If I'm being honest, I gotta take responsibility for the offensive line. We gotta play better, bro. We gotta be able to pick up the stunts. We gotta be able to adjust quick enough to see the blitzes and pick them up. We didn't do none of that good enough. We was complacent today. We didn't come out with enough energy to start the game. So I'm on to all that. You know, I have my guys ready next week. So we just gotta be better, man. We let the defense down. We let the team down today as an offense. And you know, we got to step it up, man. For the rest of the season, we want to do anything. Like, if we can't score, we can't win. You know, if we giving teams, you know, short field. Of course, they're gonna score some points. But our defense had 4 turnovers? Called 4 turnovers today. We should win that game.
Do you feel like after the way that you all played the last 2 games that the offense kind of regressed a little bit today?
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, we just didn't play good complementary football at all. Like, I mean, I can't even, you know, explain. I got to go look and see where everything we did, but I just know we didn't play good at all today on offense. It got to be better. You know, we just got to, us leaders on offense, we got to step it up another notch, and we got to hold each other accountable first and everybody else too. So we just got to do a better job.
As one of the leaders, like how, I guess, when you all don't have one to have, like, how does that make you feel?
Oh man, I feel bad right now. You know, so when you lose games like that, man, it feels terrible, man. I feel like every game we lost this season, it's pretty much lost it the same way. You know, so it's something that's been common for us this season so far that we gotta break through, just to get better.
Titus, I'm not nitpicking everything you're saying, but you use the word complacent. But what kind of led to that? You guys look like you had turned the corner a little bit offensively. What kind of led to maybe the low energy and that kind of thing?
That I don't know at the moment. I can be honest. If I'm being honest with you, I just know that we didn't have that same fire, that same energy that we played with the past couple of weeks. You know, I know Coach D'Amico said he felt it. I felt it out there on the field. You know, the lack of energy wasn't there today for us. And I think it's due to us not having a fast start. And when we have a fast start, everything goes good. We don't have a fast start, you know, the energy is low, so we just got to be better.
What were some of the issues with some of the short yardage plays that you didn't convert?
You know, my throat dry, but yeah, they had a lot of guys down there. We got to be able to block it, though, man. We got to be able to pick up the guys. So we're supposed to pick up and knowing that the running back's gonna make a play. But I mean, they made some plays. They had some looks that was, you know, hard to pick up. So we just got to be able to adjust.
These other guys on offense, they felt like there wasn't enough energy at the start of the game. What was your perspective on kind of why you lost this football game?
I mean, I'm sure if you look at the stats, I think at halftime, just what I saw, it was like they had 150-something yards. I mean, at one point, I think we had maybe 12 yards. They had 2 touchdowns. We obviously didn't have any. They scored twice, I want to say, in the red zone. Got some explosive plays. So just when you look at how the game started, it's like put your stuff in the hole pretty early, and it's like you're trying to dig yourself out. So that's never going to be a recipe for success.
D'Amico talked about.
What was the most frustrating about the start and how you
giving up points, the plays. Obviously, you know, offensively, I'm sure they're not happy with what they did either. So I think just on both sides, not executing, like we weren't playing complimentary at all. I think we both were, you know, having our bad moments at the same time, which ain't never good. So.
Was these the penalty that they called on you that led up to the touchdown? What was your perspective on where you're standing, where you're tackling him, and all the things that went on while you were fighting?
I mean, it really was me running with my receiver, him running. I pushed off of the receiver to run into the tackle. He lowers his shoulder. We both just kind of hit each other. I'm driving him. He's trying to drive his legs. Still no whistle, but my head is like in his chest, so I don't know really where I'm at on the field. There's still no whistle. They never blew the whistle until after I dropped him on the ground, and then they were like, "That's a flag because you hit him on the ground." I'm like, well, you didn't blow the whistle, and he's a runner. So I mean, I played against Sam, multiple times. We have a pretty good football relationship and just conversation. So even after it happened, it's like, bro, I know you're just playing football. Like, it was weird, and we both just kind of just chopped it up, talked about it, and kind of moved on. But yeah, I mean, it was awkward. Even talking to the refs about it, they're like, yeah, I know there wasn't a flat or there wasn't a whistle blown, but you got to see where you are on the field. I'm like, well, if I'm out of bounds, blow the whistle. Like, that's the whole point of the play. Even the play with Tim at the end of the game, they never blew the whistle. So Tim is driving the pile, and he gets flagged for unnecessary roughness, but they never blew, like, you never blew the whistle. So it's just confusing because it happened a whole bunch today. And I guess, like, normally you like that you're able to kind of play like a little bit longer with the whistle, but it was just like awkwardly, like if the guy stopped, then blow the whistle. So it just was weird.
Was that 1 yard run, touchdown run, like one of those situations that you're talking about?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like you just don't know when they're gonna blow the whistle. And if they're not blowing the whistle, that's fine. But we just gotta keep driving. So even like the one with Tim, like, I feel bad. Obviously, he beating himself up about it and stuff like that. But it's like we're trying to get the ball back for the offense, and they're driving him forward. We're trying to drive him back. I think the play is dead. So if you see me, I hit him. He stops, so I get up. But they never put a whistle still. It was just the weirdest. It was genuinely the weirdest thing.
And coaches talk about playing to the echo of the whistle. That's kind of what you were taught all the way from youth football going up to now.
I mean, you just play the TV copy on my hit or that play with Tim. The whistle wasn't blown until after they throw a flag, which is confusing.
Aziz, do you think they conflated? Because Sam was a runner then. He's not a quarterback. He's defined by the rules.
Yeah.
Did they give him quarterback status, before that? Or what?
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it's just this league. Obviously, quarterbacks get paid a lot of money. He's made a lot of plays to get himself in a position to make a lot of money. It's insane. I mean, he dropped his shoulder. I hit him. Like, when me and him talked about it, it was cool. Like, obviously, it's just football. He understands that. I understand that. But, when they're paying him $50 million or whatever he's getting, that's just how it's going to be. So.
Aziz, big picture, where does this team go from here? Like D'Amico said, you are what your record says you are. You're 2-4. Where do you go?
Just like I told you what that day was, we talked Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day it was, to the next week. Like you literally, it's a week-to-week league. So you just do what we've been doing, which is go to the next week, you learn from the mistakes, and you build off of the good things that happen, because there was good things that happened, and then you take that into next week.
Aziz, after giving up that early 14 points, how was the defense able to settle in and finally play your brand of football?
I mean, it was just that, all right. Like, I just went to the guys like, hey, about as bad as it can get right there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let's just take it one play at a time and see where this game takes us.
Staying the matchup with these guys, you had some success on defense. They had some success on offense. Overall, on balance, what are some of your takeaways from this game? Why you guys lost?
I mean, we just got to be better. Just make plays when we're supposed to make plays. That's about it, really.
How hard can it be sometimes having to guard a receiver like Jason while having to kind of be off for good 7 yards? What's some of the challenges within that type of matchup?
I mean, that's. I'm not gonna say it's hard, but other teams scout just like we do. They know what we're good at, what we're got to work on. So. I mean, just know that going into the game, know what you got to be better at going into it. So.
Like you said, JSN's a very good receiver. What were your thoughts on the matchup with him?
I mean, yeah, he's a good receiver. All of them good over there. They, they play together. You got to make plays. You got to make plays when we're supposed to make plays.
Can you explain the aftermatch, the interception, and then what happened on the sideline? Because the referee called a personal foul on you.
On me?
Yeah, that's the way he called it.
That was on me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. I was in the end zone. I don't know. I didn't know that was on me.
When you went to the sideline, and then he got crashed into the sideline, you ripped his helmet off, and then the aftermath's on y'all sideline. That's when you.
I mean, I didn't rip his helmet. I was just stiff. I don't know.
He got pushed into the bench by another player on your team, though. And they called it the wrong guy.
I don't know. I don't know.
Where do you guys go from here at this point, 2-4?
I mean, it's just like every other week. We gotta go. See what we gotta work on, and then just go into next week.
How are you? Like people say, you are what your record says you are. You're 2-4. Where does this team go from here at this stage of the season?
Just keep chopping wood. We one possession within games. All the games we lost, we've been in one possession. So it's like those fine, interesting parts of like what we need to do to win. Like there's a lot of plays that I can be better on. There's a lot of plays that a lot of guys can be better on to help us win, and just getting those positions to where we're not coming down to last drives to win.
Sticking together, and people talk a lot about that. Whenever there's loss, not to splinter, to stay unified. How do you feel about that, the unity of the team when you're kind of in a tough stretch like this?
We're gonna always stick together. That's not a question. You know, the real thing is just execution. Got to get the execution down. Both in the special teams, defense, and offense, we just got to execute and come out with these wins that we know we're capable of getting.
How would you characterize the frustrations, the emotions, kind of where things stand right now?
No frustration because we know exactly what we're messing up at. We just got to execute. So execute.
The red zone, you guys had opportunities, specifically at the goal line, couldn't get in. What's going on there?
Like I said, we just didn't execute like up to par, and at the end of the day, we didn't score. We didn't do what we were supposed to do.
Ed Titus made the point. He felt bad. He felt like there wasn't enough energy. Did you feel that way at the beginning of the game? He even used the word complacent. He wasn't talking about one particular person. He's just more so just that there wasn't enough juice.
I just felt like we kind of probably let the crowd noise bother us a little bit too much, more than we should have. And we just got to come back if we ever play them again and just have a better plan.
Just going forward, man, how do you get this thing on track the way you guys want to?
Just go back to the drawing boards, focus on fundamentals, techniques. It's really no secret sauce. We just got to go back to the fundamentals.
Short yardage, what was made it, obviously they have a very talented front with Murphy and all those guys, but what made it such tough sledding to get something going, get some traction there?
I would just say it just tips off to them. They played a good game.
We were just talking with D'Amico Ryans about the red zone in particular. How frustrating is it to get that close and to win the turnover battle and not to be able to close out, get some scores?
I mean, just got to execute at a higher level, you know. That's pretty much it.
What do you think is holding you guys back?
It's all us, you know. It starts with us, you know. It starts with us keying into details, you know, going out there executing. So I think it's all about us. So you know, kudos to Seattle, you know, kudos to them, but it's all us.
Does it feel fixable to you?
Of course, yes. And I believe we got the right people in the building to fix it. So short week coming up, going to take it to the Niners next week.